question states, during the construction of the expansion, you dealt with smear campaigns and negative reports, sometimes even from business partners. And I think you also talked about that as well too. So how do you suggest maintaining composure and focus in the face of such challenges? Additionally, how can one navigate working with individuals who profess support, he said it, but act counter to the group's objectives? Is that
Like,
he said
like you
it.
knew already what that question would be.
I've answered the question. Honestly, I don't let what people do faze me. If I come to you for help and you say, oh, Pastor T, I can't help you, and I know you're in a position to help me, that's okay. It's your loss. I'm just going to move on. Because I've seen God many times raise other people. And that's it. And I know there's a reward for all these things. So I've seen God raise other people. I'm telling you the truth. So, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because it's in the midst of this that we're able to see the power of God. It's in the midst of such denials that you are able to be separated unto God. That's when you know that God is with you. That's when you know that God is with you. That's I don't doubt God about anything again. Honestly, smear campaign, I've seen it. In the denomination I was before, I saw it. It's okay. It's okay. In this very land, I walked into a place once, and I've said this a few times, and they were doing a send forth for someone. Majority of people there were Christians and pastors. And I got there and I was saying hi. Nobody said hi to me. And I said, what's happening there? Then I asked someone who invited me there. I said, what happened? I said, I was saying hi. He said, He said, you don't know them? I said, I don't know them. I've never met them before. He said, some of their members, they came to your church. That's why they are bitter towards you and all that. I said, oh, really? I said, that's all right. It's okay. Let me move on. So this is not a problem for me. Mine, I want to achieve destiny. And I want to make heaven. So it is what that matters to God that matters to me. Honestly, every other thing is sinking sand.
I do actually. I think it's more. I wanted to go back to the previous question, in terms of standing firm while being respectful. I think that's one of those things that I feel like a lot of most of us young folks, we miss, is like we feel like we can disagree and then lose our composure and lose our respect for adults and authorities, and so it's like, how do we say our point, while still making sure that we remain respectful?
It's maturity. It's maturity. And maturity is not about age, but spiritual maturity. When I was leaving the denomination that our church was in, I said something on that day in this church. I said, please don't throw stones at anybody, because I cannot be part of a church for 30 years. And then because I left, I'm throwing stones at the church. It's not because I don't know what to say. I have stones, even big stones, but I chose not to use it because that's not what God has called me to do. Do you understand? It's spiritual maturity. Do you understand? When you leave a church and then you see the pastor of the church you left and you cannot greet him, you are so immature. You are so immature. The person that lay hands on you and prayed for you, and you now see them just because you have left their church, you are so immature. That's the problem today. Do you understand? The first time I met the general overseer of the church I was in before, I went to the stage to go and prostrate and greet him and his wife. And when I finished and I came down, Some people are saying, my God, you really surprised us. We didn't know you could do that. I said, do what? I said, greet. I said, greet? I said, what is the problem? You left a church, so you cannot greet people then because of that? No. In fact, if my mother was still alive, she would slap you. Oh yeah, she would just slap you. And say, so, bye, Goto. No, don't try that. This is the problem. People are just not mature. They come to church, they do alujo dance, they jump, they dance, but there is no spirituality in them. There is no maturity. You can disagree with your spouse and not end up beating each other. Maturity. Jesus told them, in the beginning it was not so. He said, but because of the hardness of your heart. When your heart is hardened, you are not spiritually mature. It's a very simple thing. That's why we're having divorce all over the place. There's a irreconcilable difference. What difference is irreconcilable? Do you understand what I'm saying? People just need to mature more. Get more into His presence. Know more about God. And then you realize that you are giving yourself major chance to succeed in life.
I like that. So, Pastor T, any last minute closing, remarks that you would like to give to our audience about your story, who you are?
Just learn from the story.
Simple.
Just learn from the story and apply it to your lives and move on with life. There is nowhere that God has ordained for you that you will not get to. Do you understand? So keep on moving. When next I see you, I'll see you at the top. God bless you.
As always, it's your girl Tammy.
Beauty signing out.
And our lovely co-host. And it has been an amazing 2025, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, bigger and better.
Bigger and better. I like that.